I grew to 40K followers on Instagram and 14K email subscribers in 2 weeks. In December 2023, this is what my profile looked like. I didn't have any followers, I didn't really have any subscribers. Then 3 of my videos went viral. I wasn't really selling anything, I was just making content for fun. All of my templates I was giving out for free. I still made $300 within weeks of going viral. It's because of 2 things. I'll tell you what those 2 things are, but I need to start from the beginning first. It's only been 3 months since I went viral, and it's been 2 months since I started charging for all those templates I used to give out for free. I've already made more than my full-time job. I'm only doing this part-time as well, and I wanted to be transparent to kind of show you what's possible, and this is going to be a very realistic breakdown. I'm going to share all my secrets with you. I'm exposing everything because I document everything I do to build my business so that you can do the same. I can't fit all the details in this short video, so I'll leave most details in the description below. So I'm only covering how much money I made and where the money came from, but not how I made the money. So if you're interested in reading more about the details, check out the link in the description. Let's go back to how I made my first $300. So remember my Instagram profile before I went viral? Notice that I included one thing. There was a newsletter subscription link. So it said coming soon. And I started collecting emails before I even wrote an email newsletter. I also shared my documentation, all of my wins online, and that's how my first sponsor found me. So those 2 were key to monetizing for me. First is my email list, and second is sharing everything and building in public. That's also how I keep monetizing, and I'm gonna break down each revenue stream that I had this month, March 2024, and how I got there. So in March, I was kind of traveling in Mexico, and all of February, I was also traveling across Canada. I managed to juggle my content creation and my full-time job while also traveling. Last month, in February 2024, I made around, I think a little bit more than $5,000. I have this little breakdown of whether I met my goals, because every month I plan my financial goals for my business and also reflect on the previous month and how things went and if I hit my goals or not. I'll be sharing whether I hit my March goals or not in a minute. So February I made 5K-ish. In March I started planning based on the knowledge that I got from February, kind of seeing how much people were paying for things and testing my different offers. In March I set my goal to be $10,000 and I broke it down week by week. Like, I reverse engineered it. I have a template for this for my premium subscribers. Again, you can get it, link in the description. But I reverse engineered it, so I'm like, okay, to make this amount of money from this revenue stream, I need to get this many people to view this many videos, assuming that there's this amount of conversion rate. So I like reverse engineered everything, broke down all the tasks week by week. I didn't really follow it, but just planning it out kept it top of mind for me, which helped a lot. I also tracked the time that I spent on my business. The top 5 tasks that took up the most time was 1, miscellaneous admin work, 2, meetings, 3, agency related work. I run like a short form video agency where I make videos for people, 4, sponsors, and 5, writing the newsletter articles. And I had 6 articles this month. 4 of them were for premium newsletter subscribers and the rest were for free. So 6 hours spent writing articles this month divided by 12, so around 30 minutes per article. I have like a bunch of graphs here. I looked at the ROI because I knew how much money I was getting and I knew how much time I was spending on all of these different activities. So I split it up into B2B versus B2C sources. So B2B is business to business. That's like sponsorships and collaborations. B2C is business to consumers. To me, that's like selling templates, selling masterclasses, my premium newsletter subscriptions. My revenue streams looked like this. 63% were from B2B sources, so mostly sponsorships, and B2C was 36.1%. Before I dive into each individual revenue stream, I split them into newsletter versus Instagram Reel. I get the newsletter sponsorships way more often. I remember in February when my list was very engaged because I had recently gone viral on Instagram and I was posting a lot. In February, one email once made me $600 because a lot of people were clicking on the email. So the more clicks that I get, the more money that I get. Back then, last month, newsletter made me the most money. But this month it was pretty evenly matched between sponsors of my newsletter and sponsors of my Instagram videos. I can talk so much about like the differences between newsletter and Instagram videos and why I believe all creators and influencers on social media need a newsletter for a more stable income source, but I'll dive into that in another video. If you're interested, please comment and I can answer your questions. But let's go into my revenue streams. Sponsors, I made $2,584. Dividing that into my newsletter sponsors versus my Instagram sponsors. For context, I have 19,000 newsletter subscribers, but I recently cleaned out my list. I can talk a bit about the importance of why I forcibly removed some subscribers in another video, so let me know if you're interested. But now I have 14k, so I purged a few thousand subscribers. And for my Instagram, I have 70,000 followers right now. For my newsletter, I got the sponsorship income was $1,481.43. For Instagram, it was $1,600. Some of this income, it was deals that I had negotiated in February, but then they actually paid me and I actually posted in March. Most of the heavy lifting was done in February. So that's sponsorships. For affiliates, I only got $92 in March, and that was due to a video that I promoted in February and then they paid me out in March. So affiliates, I'm not a huge fan of. I also use DM automation, so the reason why this affiliate worked so well and I got them hundreds of signups was because I told people to comment link if they wanted a link to the platform that I was promoting. So I would DM them automatically the link to that platform. And I was able to track how many people clicked on that link to sign up. So for newsletter premium subscriptions, I made $497. And for my masterclass, so I hosted a few masterclasses and workshops last month, and I hosted one this month as well. So I made $323.92. Templates, so again, the heavy lifting for this was done in February, so I sold a lot of templates, but the payout did not happen until March. So through my Notion templates, I sold $1,330.63. I also tested out mentorship and coaching, so this was when people could book a time with me and I would provide them with personalized advice. I made $160, but I'm discontinuing that revenue stream. For donations, I made $16, so this was back when I went viral and all my templates are free. Some people set up recurring donations on my Ko-Fi or Buy Me a Coffee link, so now every month I get $16. For agency services, I got $1,450.86. This was just me making a short form video and managing the social media account of another company. Now going forward, I have a lot of business plans for more revenue streams, so make sure to subscribe and I'll be updating everything transparently here on my YouTube, because hopefully one day YouTube will be another monetization channel. The total revenue this month was $6,400, and I did not meet my goal of hitting a 10k month this month because I think I was just too scattered and I didn't follow my plans. I was also traveling, but next month I'm keen to get started and start trying out higher ticket items like personalized coaching, going harder on sales and email funnels, code outreach, things like that. That's my revenue report for March 2024. I will be doing these reports every month and exposing everything transparently in my premium newsletter, so make sure to subscribe via the link in the description, and let me know if you have any questions about more details about how I run my newsletter business and my Instagram account. Please leave a comment if you found this helpful. I'd appreciate any feedback or any questions that you have. This was my first official YouTube video, so any feedback at all would be helpful because I really want to improve. Thank you.